You could. I don't know. Sometimes I think God be like, Harvey, I'm gonna put something in your head, and then I'm gonna put something out there that's gonna come true, and you wrong with it. James Woods is a diehard racist. Now I'm not saying because of his political affiliation. I can separate those things. He's a racist. Okay, it's shit he's been saying the last 10 years about black politicians, the Obamas in particular, but black politicians in the black community proves he's a racist. Melissa Milano's an opportunist, and also she's a racist as well. I say these things with in a positive way. Well, no, not, maybe not positive, may not be the right word I'm looking for. What word am I looking for? I'm going blank. What's the word I'm looking for? I just went blank on it. I'm sorry. I'm positive that they're racist. I just put it like that. And the reason being because of the things they've said recently and over the last few years. But in Alyssa's case, the last few years or so. But James Woods, and what's going on is wildfires in California. It's always wildfires in California. And the wildfires are getting close to these celebrity homes. Usually you hear about celebrity home every now and then, but this one got close. Bruce Jenner home burnt down to the ground, Karma. Chloe and Kim's home, meaning Kim and Kanye and Chloe home, are also in the path. I think they might get burnt down as well. They'll be okay. They got another home. Kanye got another home. Um, uh, in who else? The historic Paramount Ranch, the back lot they used to shoot a lot of movies and westerns, that burnt down. It was historic. Then you also got Alyssa Milano's home in harm's way, and I think the last time I heard, I said it was a process of burning down. But then I read an article this morning saying that James Woods was trying to help Alyssa. Now Alyssa talked about being broke. She talked about not having any money. I told you it's different between having Hollywood money and being middle class or being poor. She got 5 horses. Now anybody who's been around horses or know that it's expensive to take care of horses. If you think it's expensive to take care of a cat and dog, just imagine how expensive it is to take care of a horse. You got to constantly get new shoes to put on a horse. They got to be fed, and they don't eat like we do. They eat. You got to take them out, walk them. You got to put them somewhere where they can be maintained, shelter, all that shit. That costs money. I have neighbors that have horses. So James was reaching out to Alyssa saying, "Hey, if you need any help, this is what you need to do. Let them free, but spray paint your name and your number on them so when they see your horse, they can round and return them to you." And she didn't respond for a minute, but other people online was like, "Why would you help her?" And she said she's in need. She's in help. She need help. So eventually, Alyssa was able to get her horses to safety, whatever. But then she turned around and basically berated the people for saying, "Why would you accept any help or even consider accepting help from James Woods?" And she said, "Just because we have political differences, don't mean that we can't be friends." I'm paraphrasing that part. We can't work together. She said, "You people are what's wrong with the country." And then she just berate people just go after Farrakhan, but now the people that she's telling them that we should have zero tolerance for, she's changed her tune. She changed her tune because there's a white man helping her. She ain't gonna criticize James Woods. Now the people who follow saying, "Wait a minute, why? Even if he's helping you, why would you accept help from James Woods? Why would you even entertain help communicating with him?" She proved my point. White women would stick together, or so-called white women would stick together with the so-called dominant white man. But they'll turn around and tell black women to stand away from Farrakhan, berate him, denounce him, but she won't denounce James Woods. She worried about her fucking horses. Now, as I said before, her home is the path of that, and her home might burn down to the ground. It could happen to a nicer person. And when I mean, I'm being facetious when I say a nicer person. I'm being sarcastic. Let me say this again. If a home burned down, yippee, because she deserved it. I know y'all saying, man, that's cold what you're saying. No, it could be no more colder than her picking a fight with a sister for no reason because that sister decided that she's going to stop allowing people outside the community tell us how we should interact with each other. But she's willing to give James Woods the benefit of the doubt. All the hateful and sexist, racist shit he didn't say it. Because of your fucking horses. Don't get me wrong. We love our animals. And I understand that she may be grateful for somebody helping or attempting to help her. But remember, when you let me go look at better yet, I'm gonna leave the link and y'all need to read it all the way down to the end. And you'll see exactly what I mean about how she criticized the people that was calling out James Woods. I keep trying to tell y'all, what they doing is last year they fucked up and they trying to go back and clean up what they did. And so they said we'll go out there, we'll go after black people or black men in particular, and we'll make them out to be villains. You don't have to worry about nothing, Daddy. We'll get back in line. And the only reason why James Woods probably helping her is not maybe got a horse, maybe he want to fuck her. He know who she is. They all know. All the motherfuckers in Hollywood know who each other is. And don't be surprised at some point these dudes and tried to holler at chicks like her. Now they try to rebrand herself as some activist. But you're gonna tell black folk or black women to stand away from, but you ain't. But you're gonna sit and defend you. Get the fuck out of here. Man, I hope her house burned down. I really do. She need a lesson in reality. Little racist ass motherfuckers.